some
Okay.
evocation demon cores, which are red. So you're seeking out
Okay.
red demon cores to power up that. Green demon cores are conjuration.
Okay.
Oh, so who has a conjuration affinity?
Not I.
I have
Tune in next
enchantment.
episode.
Me.
So it'd probably be good to go to you then.
So did
you
we
guys-
complete what we needed to complete here?
I mean, we're still alive. We can rest. And we need to get out of here.
So, the demon core, you guys need to decide whether someone with that affinity is going to absorb the core. If it's a very powerful core, they can ascend their affinity to get like first level spells. If it's a medium size core, they can absorb it for, or smaller, they can absorb it for an XP gain. But that XP gain is a solo XP gain. It's not shared with the group. And then thirdly, they can decide to sell it for quite a bit of money if they would rather do that.
Perhaps
I would think that the person... My vote would be for the person with that evocation, or with that would take it. But I think that before we go back up to the surface, I think we should grab our hero up there on the ledge.
Well, how are we gonna get to the surface? It's not like we just go up some stairs now that we killed this bad guy.
No, I know, but I thought somebody had... I thought Mayra had that... Yeah, she's got that dimension door thing. Oh, she can only take one.
No,
like
I
500
can't.
feet
It
for
has
two
to be
people.
somewhere that I can be within 30 feet of.
What'd
What
you
is
say?
our...
I thought it was like 700 feet or 500 feet.
Or it is 500, and I guess I could technically envision it, but I don't know if it would be 500 feet to the top of the dungeon. Like back to the tavern. Like it could fail and I could just be like chilling on a floor with another
by yourself.
person. Like
Right.
with another person, and we could just be on 500 feet floor up.
Or
mean,
worst
you
case
know,
scenario, you could just be in
or
a slight,
down.
small, open cavern surrounded completely in stone with no way out.
I would like to holler up
Correct.
to the hero. Hey, did you happen to get a scroll of return before you came down?
He yells back, "No, those yellow bellies I was partied with took it with them when they got out. They didn't want to keep going." And he looks down, kind of sad for a second. He goes, "So you're telling me you guys didn't bring one?"
No, but do you know a different way out?
He turns around all sad and he's kind of limping, and it almost sounds like he mutters, "Son of a bitch," under his breath.
Do you know a different way out?
He's pouting against the stone, sitting down, not answering you.
Sorry, you're acting like a child.
Wait, so what did we decide on the item?
You could go talk to him if you'd like.
So, I think you should have it since you have that evocation.
No,
Oh,
he's
so-
got...
That means-
Or...
I don't know if my character has
That
any
affinity.
additional knowledge. Like I was like created out of a demon core, but out of what you just described, yeah, like I'm sorry, yeah, go ahead.
You can also save it for a later use to absorb it at a later point when it might be more beneficial.
I thought Silas is the one that had that need.
Yeah,
Silas has a conjuration affinity.
Yeah, and
Which
I
is
thought
the-
that this green was for the conjuration.
It is.
So, in my vote, I think Silas should take it. That's my vote.
Would that? I wonder if this demon core would be enough to bring him up to cast first level conjuration spells as if they were cantrips.
So, this is not a large, powerful demon core. This is a medium demon core. So this one would give him experience gained. So it could put him up to 4th level, maybe approaching 5th level, but it might be worth saving when you're near to another level. It's up to you.
But I vote that he gets it because it's his affinity.
I'm wondering if I have like some kind of if there's a magical spell that I could learn at a higher level.
Or we could all roll
Yeah, there's
for
tons
it,
of-
and whoever gets a higher roll.
I don't. I'm not a big fan of rock paper scissors. Why don't we hang on to it? I'm thinking that we, because it's not going to absolutely increase our power for him to be able to cast first level spells all he wants, that we just hang on to it and maybe sell it.
Okay, but wait. If this was your spell, if this was your, what did you call it, Mike?
Affinity.
Okay, if this was your affinity demon spore, you would want that for yourself, and you would want to make the decision on whether you take it now or hold it later until you find another one. Like
Well,
I
How
know
about
I
we cast
would.
it to a vote? How
No,
about we cast
actually-
it to a vote and then
Okay.
majority rules?
Oh, well, all of us have self-interest to vote against him, so I don't think that's entirely fair.
But I would vote for him. So what
I
do you
would
mean?
vote for him as
It
well.
sounds like the majority of the party wants him to take it.
Yeah, I was voting for sell it and keep us all even leveled.
Okay,
at
so
this time.
two of
That's
the
what I
people
was going
besides
for.
him say use it for experience, and two of the people that are not him say don't use it for experience. Maybe sell it. Let's figure it out.
And he
Like
has
if it
to
was
vote.
a
Yeah, what
large
does he
one,
say?
I would say he gets it.
I'm cool
Agree
with
to
selling
that.
it,
Like the large ones
but
would be
it
to the
doesn't answer
person
the
with
question of
affinity.
how are we going to get out of here.
Oh, it looks like we're just gonna keep going.
Who's picking up the core?
I'll pick it up and hold on to it.
Okay.
And
You
have a
walk
living
over to
back
the ashes
or
and reach
whatever.
down and pick up the green glowing demon core. As you put it into your bag, the ashes it was resting in begin to swirl like a vortex and kick up, becoming like a tornado, and then they fold in on each other and then scatter outwards, disappearing. And in that revealed area of where that vortex was, there are two small swirling portals of energy on the ground. One is red and one is white.
Oh, good lord! You and your puzzles, Michael.
Oh shoot. Guys, I think one of them might be a return spell.
hmm
Yeah, you hear that, patting man?
He comes limping over. Someone give me a hand down. He's gonna.
I go over and assist.
Yeah, I absolutely
Alright,
run
you guys-
over, but geez, like, I don't know what I can do.
Yeah,
You guys end
I'm
up walking him
assisting.
down, and he comes over, looking at the portals. Okay. Which way are we going? And he looks at you guys as if you've seen these portals before.
This is our first time down here. We got shit straws.
So, I think that white feels safer, even though red is my favorite color.
He furrows his eyes at you a little bit, and he reaches out his hand. Sorry. My name is Aurelius of Verdona. And he goes to greet each one of you.
What was his name?
Aurelius of Verdona. Verdona is one of those islands that's within the protection of war, but it's not war itself.
Yeah, they're the food spice guys. I like them.
Okay, can I look at these two potions or scrolls and
Is anyone shaking his hand?
I'll shake his
I'm-
hand. Calamity
shake his
of
hand.
Warrington.
I'll shake his
Or
hand too.
war, whichever you're supposed to say.
Pleasure.
All I say is nice to meet you.
You as
I
well.
nod
And
my
his-
head and say,
His
Willow.
eyes drift to your cleavage before he catches himself, and he's like, "Nice to meet all of you." And he looks over at the robot, kind of inspecting him.
Red.
Warforged. Pleasure.
Can I inspect these before I touch them and make a decision?
Inspect what?
The scrolls.
It's
They're portals.
It's red and white orbs, right? Something like
Okay,
that.
do I
So
get
they're
any
like
feeling
swirling-
from them?
They're like swirling circles on the ground, like swirling portals.
I would just ask him where does each lead, because he seems to know more about them.
No, he's looking to us. I vote
He-
white.
He points at the white floor, the portal. That one takes you a floor back. He points at the red, and that one takes you a floor deeper.
Oh, good
Oh.
lord.
Amazing!
And the
Oh, that's
20th
exciting.
level, is that where, like, a safe spot is, where the Delvers Guild is set up?
The 20th spot is a big boss, every 5th floor.
This is the deepest I've ever made it, but I have heard that the Delvers have an encampment further down, somewhere between here and the 20th.
Between here and the 20th?
So we're 17th?
Here, I was thinking that 16 would be a good number for them to go to. But, yeah, 18 or 19 would be great.
I do believe they have one back somewhere around the 15th or 14th, if I recall. We didn't stop though, our group powered through.
Do you know if we beat one of the big bosses, if it gets us out of the dungeon through one of the portals that'll open?
The Delvers encampments have a portal that you can return back to the inn from.
Well,
just
it
a
I
would
matter of
say we
getting
take the
there.
red.
less time to go down than it would be to go back up.
Yeah, I vote
He
red.
nods. He looks at the group. He says, just more dangerous, looking at everyone's kind of wounds and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we take a long rest?
He looks over and says, I saw you guys healing. If someone were to patch me up, I could be of assistance if we were to trudge deeper.
You don't have any more?
Oh, so
I
I've totally got a thing of food. I was thinking of using it on myself because, like, I'm only just barely conscious.
Yes, same.
But I can always pick somebody else to use it.
Okay, if I use second wind, which is a bonus action, does that first of all, does that even matter because we're not in a fight right now?
The bonus action doesn't matter, but you can
Okay.
absolutely use that to recover your own health.
But I can't use it to recover anybody else's.
No.
No, it's just yourself.
Not even with your OP staff, lady.
Okay, but what if?
Can I use my staff?
The staff gives you yourself an additional 1d4 on a second wind.
All right.
But what
So
if we just go down at the entrance if there's no danger? Then we just take a rest at the entrance.
Why don't we take a rest here before we go down? Because you don't know what we're going to walk into.
How long are the portals open? How long before this dungeon resets?
He shrugs. To be honest, I never did wait around long before delving into one.
I say that we wait and then go down.
He kind of looks a little nervous.
Yeah, I was
Gonna
going to say, I think Mayra's got a point. What if the
These-
dungeon resets and...
He points at where the monster was, and he says, "These things do come back, you know."
I just don't think that.
Oh.
I don't think we should risk it.
Do you have
I
any
raised my-
idea?
I raised my hand and I vote red.
Do you have any idea how long it takes them to come back?
Shakes his head. It seems to vary depending on the floor.
What's the shortest you've ever heard of them coming back?
5 minutes.
Oh, let's make a decision.
I say we go down.
Yeah, it sounds like we should go down and then rest. I suppose that'd be my vote now.
Did anyone ask around? Me and my group are kind of naive and didn't inquire to the details known about the floor from the Delvers Guild. Do you know what's on the 18th?
No, we dove feet first, same as you
Hey,
guys.
Eyes
you're a
closed.
Delver.
Head first.
Who's a Delver?
Aren't you Calamusing?
No, my best friend is a part of the Delvers Guild. I am part of the Watch.
We've got 3 watchmen.
Okay, so we have 3 votes for go down.
Yes.
Calamithy, Silas.
What says you, Aurelius?
Drugs. I'm outnumbered and at your whim. It's safer with you guys going down than it is staying here by myself. Or even going back to the 16th alone.
I guess we can risk red. I was personally thinking up, but we can try it.
Well, from my own memory, he said that he thinks that there is a Delver encampment between here and the 20th. And he didn't say anything about the last floor on the 16th.
Well, he said they charged through, so there might be one on the 15th or 16th.
I thought he said the 14th or the 15th.
Could have.
He did say 14th or 15th.
15th might be a boss according to legend.
Mm-hmm.
I still think red.
He looks at you and kind of smirks. Might be. The 15th was a son of a bitch. Lost one of my buddies on the 15th.
Oh, great.
Would you face?
He looks at you. Do you really want me to ruin the surprise?
I just chuckle.
He whispers towards Silas.
Alright, I'll
"You
use the
fucking
tone
spiders."
and use mass healing on all of us.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay,
Wait. Why? When we came into this level, we were in a safe space.
True. Wait, hey, you
It
can't
would be
exactly
safe to say
react.
we're probably not gonna go straight down into like a monstrous moment.
I agree with that, but you can't exactly react to her just like deciding willy-nilly, hey, I'm gonna use the scroll.
Well, she'd see her pull out the tomb.
Okay, yeah.
I wonder if it would be worth waiting.
Well, do you
case
regain
we
health
can
while you
do-
rest?
Yeah,
This
you
guy-
gain hit points, don't you?
This guy didn't
Michael said he was
unbreak his
doing it different.
bones. Geez, like, wouldn't we know this as adventurers, how long it takes to recover health?
It feels like we would know that.
Well,
Yeah,
I feel like
you-
we've been
you-
here for.
I was just about to say, the portals in the ground begin to flicker.
I think we should just like go.
I just
We're
freaking touched
debating
the
too
red
much.
one.
He reaches out and touches the red one. You watch as his body shrieks into the skinny form and gets sucked into the red, disappearing.
Huh?
Well, the
I'll
guy
reach
reaches
over and
out
grab.
and kind of like shovels everyone. He's like, "We best be going soon before they close." And he's kind of worried that they're going to close very, very, very soon.
Okay.
So I go
gonna
ahead and move
reach
forward
as
and I
well.
touch the red.
All right. And everyone
then.
descends. That similar kaleidoscope feel that you felt going down the tunnel until you land onto the 18th floor. And you hear
Okay.
in the distance these shimmering, cracking sounds as if crystals were being rubbed against crystals. Bright blue light shines from the distance, and you hear a deep, deep snore. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Hooray!
But it was a snore. So there's a good chance it doesn't know we're there.
So
I'm
how
feeling-
much do we recover health, Michael, while we rest?
When you sleep,
Yes.
Yeah.
a long rest recovers all your health.
Okay. Well, how come Adventure Man over here, Aurelius, hasn't rested?
He has
Um,
more permanent wounds.
Yeah, it kind of like broken bones and stuff like that require magic. but like cuts, bruises, scrapes like that, I don't know, dude. You're gonna have to ask the creators of D&D.
Okay.